this is the $50,000 compost toilet.
Literally everything you would ever want in a compost toilet is right here. And I'm going to show you the difference between this, a $500 compost toilet, a $100 compost toilet,
And this, a $1 compost toilet. Well, soon to be dug with this second-hand hand shovel. Let's go. So I found a nice location away from water. I just have to dig a trench. This kind of sucks, to be honest.
The first community that I ever went to in Wales had been doing this form of toilet, a singular poop hole, for 50 years. And it was working.
You know what? That'll do. You sit, you crouch, you do your business for $1. And whenever you're done, if you have some ash down in there, or soil that you just dug up, or even better, some lime. Let's be honest, this is great for camping, but we're looking for the real best compost toilet in the world here, so screw this. Let's jump to the $100 compost toilet. It's pretty straightforward. You have a bucket, and then inside, optionally, you can put in one of these compostable bags. Make sure you not have to really clean it as much, because, you know, that can be kind of gross. And then you have one of these little handy dandy 5-gallon, you know, compost toilet seats with a lid. Bing bang boom. You do your business. And you can also put in some of these wood chips.
Well, actually, wood shavings.
You can get these from the store or anything like that, or you can find them whenever someone's doing some construction. You know, not bad, but you do have to deal with your own. And so to deal with it, I've made this cinder block compost toilet station holding thing. Basically, this prevents dogs or other animals from getting in it that easy. You dump a bunch of wood chips in there first, then you dump in your bucket of and then cover that again with wood chips. And here you can see no smell at all. That's not bad, that's pretty decent. And this is just decomposing right in here for $100. Setup isn't bad, and it certainly does work for our bus, but you know, kind of sucks to have to, you know, carry a bucket of, yeah, it's over here. But this next compost toilet we're going to show you, this solves the biggest issue with compost toilets. So let's jump to the $500 compost toilet. Let me go show you what it's looking like. Built on top of cinder blocks, raising up the whole toilet system allows you to go up steps, which is very fun, but you're higher up. So boom, you can just go right in here. The compost sits below you. And whenever that chamber is full, you can close it and open up this chamber right here.
So after like 3 to 6 months, when this one is full, the other has had time to decompose and kill pathogens, making it easier to remove into one of these bins.
You've got this slightly composted sawdust right here to dump on top, and when you're done with that, you can wash your hands right here with this little stream of water, because the roof is harvesting that rainwater and collecting it in that small little tank right there. And then when all is said and done, you can basically get in back there and shovel out the mess and put it into a chamber just like over here. And it's really cool because it's super enclosed. I mean, you've got a door here, you know, it's hard for things to get in here and mess around, especially humans. And just the transportation of it, you're basically shoveling from here right into here, and it just looks amazing.
For us, this actually costs probably less than $500 because 99% of the stuff is all repurposed and recycled, other than, you know, the screws. But for some, this might actually cost a couple of grand. But
this build right here is, for me, hands down, one of the greatest compost toilets I've ever experienced. I wonder if the 50,000 compost toilet can do what this does.
And now this is the $50,000 compost toilet. Isn't it beautiful? 2 stories, like it should be, and maybe the greatest ever ladder I've ever saw on a compost toilet. Oh, I guess ladder? I mean stairs. Now this is a toilet. Oh. I think this might be one of the greatest toilets I've ever been in. Even the seat is curved.
Wow, look at this beautiful art while I'm on the toilet. Yo guys, I don't even have to put the brown material on top because the toilet manager does that for you at the end of the day, ensuring a more sanitary toilet and a more perfect balanced compost at the end. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This compost toilet is a hostel in the forest with a bunch of first-time compost users, so it's definitely stood the test of time of noob and communal friendly. Check out this view. The waste is then dropped into this drum where it's rotated with this bar, maintaining the perfect aeration, warmth and moisture balance, so you create the perfect compost, and then after a year it comes out of here.
And this pipe goes way underground and leaches out the excess water. Also got a really nice vent system to help with the smell.
And this is where it's all stored at the end. Subscribe for more crazy like this.